Einstein. You're watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
What's up, everybody? I know my boy Alan and those guys are going live in about less than 10 minutes, about 6-7 minutes. So trying to do this unboxing, get some eyes out here, get some thumbs up. So we got PSA unboxing. We're gonna compare, we'll do a little comparison. This is a CGC, a single book CGC, so we can do a little comparison. But PSA unboxing tonight, right now, 2 books. What's up, Kenneth? So first thoughts, they have an app which is great for PSA, which I think CGC could benefit from. You can track your stuff there, as how everything's going. One issue I think with the app, when you want to go to your books or your collection, I'm still like learning it. They don't take pictures of the books that are getting sent back. Also, when you want to find your tracking, you're basically going to find out your grades, if that makes any sense to anybody. So when you click on your books to find out your tracking, because they said everything is ready, shipped, or whatever, once you click on that to find out, everything out, you're going to see your grades along with the tracking. So that kind of sucks. If you want to be surprised, all you got to do is, I would say, just see when it's completed, shipped, and just be patient. Wait, if you don't want to keep an eye on your tracking. If you get it sent to a PO box or something like that, then you really don't have to worry. But if it's coming to your house, then you need to be aware of that. So that's a little something I noticed, and it might be just on the app. I didn't check the website if it was like that, but I know that's how it was on the app. Other thing I can say before I even unbox this, the weight. I have 2 slabs. The weight of this box is 4.85 pounds. Now, my CGC box I have, it's only 1 book, but you can do the math yourself. It's 1.88. So if you multiply the 1.88 times 2, it's still a significant, let's do that times 2. That's 3.76 pounds compared to 2 books at 4.85. So you're looking at a little bit over a pound. I would say, so I guess each slab, you could say about a half a pound. So if it's a pound, about 8 ounces more, I'm guessing, comparable weights. That's what I'm looking at according to the tracking. The next thing I can compare is how it is shipped. Now, CGC does 1 or 2 books, and something like this, or they do maybe like the little other box that they slide books in. But I really like this. It's very sturdy. I like how they do it. Very simple. Now, a quick thing about the PSA packaging, it looks, if you look, because it has tape all around it. It's in a large FedEx box, so they don't have their own boxes yet. It basically looks like somebody who shipped from their house. And nothing against people who know how to ship comics from their house ship very well, but that's how it looks. Like I said, you got the tape all the way around. They don't have, like I said, their own boxes yet. I guess they weren't prepared for launching. So they used a large FedEx box. And like I said, I guess it looks a little tacky. But it's just stage 1 of everything. And you would think if you're going to have a launch, you would be prepared with the boxes you're going to use. So trying to see how you open this. So I'm gonna cut myself because how they got the tape all the way around. I don't even know where to open it at. I guess here maybe. So I'm just trying to open it. So, to say what I got going on right now, you know how I always do a super chat giveaway on every live. I don't think I'll get enough people, and I know I won't get enough super chats, but this is actually a really good book to do. If I get 3 $10 super chats, first appearance of Alpha Flight, X-Men 120. probably a 3 to 3.5 copy, but this will be given away. You get 3 $10 super chats, and I'll put it up here. So there you go. So let's see if I can try to figure out how to open this box. It's like I said, it's like they have a pull tab on the top, but it's taped down. That's where you probably would open. But since that's not the spot, I guess I'll try to cut the tape here without hurting myself. Don't do what I do. Always cut away. Always cut away. Let's see. Yeah, this is not going to be as simple as CGC with the piece of tape here and like 2 pieces of tape at the top. It's not. That's definitely not going to be as easy. So let's see if we can get all this kind of tape cut and possibly get this open. So yeah. And I can tell you, so the books I sent in, one is it's a book I had in the PC. It was a 4-year-old book, so I said, hey, it should be a 9.8 or higher, in my opinion, or higher. Because it's never been touched. It's a 4 book. The other book was like a borderline 9.8, I thought, and I wanted to see what they thought. But that book will be for sale, if somebody wants to see the. So this is the inside of the packaging for 2 books. So I had one little piece of paper and a little bubble wrap. I'm guessing they had some more paper at the bottom. Let's see. So you got a little bubble wrap. So yeah, you had some same type of paper at the bottom. Same type of paper. They got your invoice in there. So the same type of paper at the bottom. So not a lot of protection. Not a lot of, especially with the box, because this is not a sturdy box from FedEx. It's not a sturdy box. So like you can put minimum packaging probably in something like this because it's a sturdier box. Sorry about that sound. That is the comic. Collect those 6 and all those guys. They just went live. But damn, this is actually a lot heavier than I thought. This shit is heavy. 2 books. Well, look how the slabs look. Hopefully they can fit in one of my boxes. You know what this packaging reminds me of? And no offense to this company, but EGS, I'm guessing, would be this type of packaging. It's like I said, like a person doing it themselves, not really a division, like a packing division. That's what it kind of feels like. Did they make, what the hell? Oh, wait till you see what they. So they didn't put cardboard. CGC has the cardboard, and I'm gonna say CGC a lot because they want to be in competition with CGC. They don't want to be in competition with PGX or CBCS. So instead of the cardboard, they used I want to say like a Christmas packaging box. So and it doesn't cover the whole book. It like did this. So like this side was left open, but it was on this side. So see what I said about it's like somebody's at their house packed this. Oh wow. And this is gonna be. I'm just doing this. I'm not one of those guys who got early access. I'm not one of the guys that gave free slabbing to. I'm not one of those shield people. I'm just gonna tell you how it is, how it is, how I like it. I'm just gonna show you how it is. So you put them in these now the plastic that they're in, it looks a lot thicker, so that's good. That's good. So let's see if I can take this out. Is it sealed? It's almost like it's sealed. I see the gray. I already knew the grays, like I said, because I had to do the tracking. But Yes, I do like the. Try to get this tape because they taped it closed. I'm sorry. Got one off. One off. All right. So this is the plastic. It's very thick. So they got a very thick plastic. Ships in, and they also, this is very. So I'm gonna show you how I got it. Then I'll take this off. So this book, it had grader's notes. This is a Golden Apple J. Hung Lee Virgin variant. I think this was a ratio, but it's a Woman of Marvel. I call it the Show Nuff cover with the glowing hands, but it came with some film wrap. So we're gonna take that off. I'm gonna take that off. I can tell you from the back, and I hopefully I can show it to you. They do have a little Newton ring on the back. Little Newton ring and line, and plenty Newton rings in the front. See, this is what you get when you're not one of those sponsor people. And you can see the what they used to call it, the unicorn jizz. You see, you got that in the back. You see the streak. That's a whole streak of it, like almost like an L. It starts at the W, and you can kind of see it there. Starts there, and it streaks all the way down into an L. So people talk up like CGC having their issues, and like I said, this is very heavy. It's very sturdy. But and it looks like it sits in there well, but it does have that rainbow Newton ring, if you want to call it that. Has the Newton ring on it. But I really like this cover done by, and this so they say Korean artist Jae Hung Lee. You can see a streak really good on that side. So hopefully, y'all see the label is not bad. I do like it with this book because it has a little reddish tones with it, so it does look well with this book. Does have that way you can grip it. I like that. You can hold it really good. Has the QR code. Has the PSA shiny little thing on the back. Does like a lot of people were talking about. It is missing information. It does have who the cover is done by, maybe because the guy's name is on it. But it has various artists' art, various writers' story. That's the back of it, what it says. Various artists or art, various artists' story. So no, nothing, but you can actually look this up on Key Collector. But wow, the tape. No, that's not tape. So overall, I mean, the slab's very strong, stronger than the CGC when they upgraded theirs. This one actually feels like you could hurt somebody really bad with hitting them with this. Biggest issues I see is the Newton rings that I have. This book, it didn't have these. It has like little dings on it. I don't know if that happened when they're putting it in the slab, but it didn't have any spine stress. It had zero spine stress. It only had like a little binary issue at the top, but I could see a little spine stress. So, hey, this is why I tested them out with a couple of books that I've just had in the PC. Like I said, the Show Enough book that got the glow will be available. This next book, happy it came back to grade because I'd have been upset because this is a near mint book. I never touched it. Only looked at it in the the back end board that it came in when I bought it. This was a con exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. They might not have all the information on it. Oh, C2E2 of last year. They do have that. They're probably going to put various artists and stuff on the back. Actually, no. Well, all the names are on the back. So that is what it says. Issue 150 has the number in the back, hero code. So yeah, we got a 9/8 or unwrap it. Hopefully this one doesn't have any Newton rings. It actually has one on the back. I'll show you where it's at on the back. None on the front. Great. No Newton ring on the front, so it's great. This is the collage at C2E2. It was a combination of Collector Cave and Tats. It was 79 Tat, I think. And Comic Inspiration. They did all did this. So the Newton ring is actually a streak. I don't know if I can show it to you. It's hard to see it. But I can see it. It runs from the A all the way down to the you can kind of see it now. Well, you can't see it here, but this one's not as bad since it just this little streak down here on the back. It's nothing on the front, which I'm thrilled about because, like I said, this is actually a PC book. I had this raw, didn't have no intention of getting it graded, but came back a 9/8, which it should have. Foil, it actually probably should have come back a 10. I mean, so happy this one came back good. Nice collage book, 9/8. It has the names of everybody on here, but they could have copied it from the top because the names are on the back. Like I said, besides that little streak, this one came out very well. Like I said, solid case. I like the label as well with this one because it has the red with the mask. So as I see the label in person, I think the label's good. Could it do tweaks? Like maybe the font could be a little bit bigger. Because you're gonna leave all that space, you can make the font a little bigger. You can maybe make the font of the title. Definitely make the font of the title a little bit bigger, and maybe make this just a little bit bigger because you can't see any of that. And the number, I would say a little bolder, just a little bolder. Because you can see the number good, but you can't see the title or anything from back here. I'd have to get up very close to show it to you and see the names. But I'm happy. This book came out what it should have. 9/8 PC book, not going anywhere. Hopefully it fits in a box. It's very heavy. I can't tell you that. I have a CGC right here next to me, and yeah, they could definitely tell. I think it's it's a lot heavier. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot heavier. I'll show this off since I have it here, just to get it out the way. So this is the CGC book I sent off for a reholder because it had a crack on it. Shout out to Ed Crace for selling me the book because he gave me a good deal on it. Thank you to the actress destroying the role, meaning in a bad way. That's the reason why the price probably was what it is. Because if you think of this character in his run, it's almost like the TMNT thing I say. When you key books of this character, there's not a lot. It's not a lot. Not a lot of key books of this key characters with this book with this character key characters inside of their book. But it and this is one of the top 3 in my opinion dealing with specifically with this character. You'll see what I'm talking about. And to get it with because I wanted this book. I wanted it in a 7 or higher, and I got what I wanted, and it came with a little extra on top, which I'm kind of getting out of this game, but got it back. The Aquaman 11 Big Apple pedigree 7.5. It's creamed off white pages, which I'm okay with, but it's the first appearance and her first cover of Mira. So first appearance and first cover of Mira. And like I said, you got what, Black Manta, probably Ocean Master. What other characters are like in that top 3 big, or top even 4, 5 big characters for Aquaman? Maybe Aqualad you could put in there, but Aqualad is behind the 3 I just named. So to have a top 3 character of a character that came out in the Golden Age, from 1963, this is actually, I'm happy to have it. This is not going anywhere. Thank you, Ed Craze. Give me the deal. Give me a little deal because it was cracked on the back, like pretty bad, really bad crack. So he gave me actually a great deal on it. Took a little while to get it recased, but happy to have it. So that is all, man. That's all of my books. And I just wanted to do it quickly for show the PSA. If you are interested in doing PSA, my thoughts is wait, be patient. The pricing has gone up. I think the introductory price is over. So it's more expensive than CGC. So if you want to use them to test them out, I would kind of almost do like I did, maybe send a couple of books, send one that's in the PC, and then maybe one you would like to sell. And I would do a newer book. So, because I've seen now books kind of going down with PSA pricing for the bigger books, and see if you just get your grading fees back. And then at least you have one book in your PC like I do with them. So that's it, man. I appreciate everybody hanging out, man. If you want to, I'll probably take some pictures. Also do maybe a short with the PSA books. Like I said, I might do this again for the super chat giveaway, but it would have to be 3 $10 super chats. It could be, if it's 3 people doing $10 each, then we'll go on a wheel and give this away to one of you guys. First appearance of Alpha Flight. That's what I want to do this time. I want to do a little bit bigger of a super chat giveaway. But that's it, man. I'll be doing the channel membership giveaway very soon. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this weekend. I'm saying that, and I'm doing this video. So I'm gonna try to set it up and have it ready so I can do it, knock that out, and start the next one, man. Appreciate you guys watching this. Thumbs up. Don't forget to vote for me. Best Unboxing, PSA. They got a lot of work to do. I'll be on Sands tonight if you're watching this. Auction Sands. Check it out. I have some X-Men. I got CGC Avenger slabs. Definitely come get it. And I'll be on Astonishing Sunday. So that's the auctions. I don't think I'm on anything else. So you guys have a good one. Peace out. Appreciate you guys. Thanks. See you later.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. The Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.